Hello everybody and welcome back to a new video on this channel. Today is a very special vlog because I'm gonna take you guys along for a 2-day trip in the Swiss mountains. I'm going hiking with a good friend of mine. We're going to sleep outside, we're gonna cook outside, we're gonna do a very nice hike also, and I'm gonna take you along. Currently, I'm in preparation mode. I'm preparing my backpack. I have everything that I'm gonna take with me laid out, all the food, all the equipment that I need to get right started. The backpack that I'm gonna use is quite a large one, and I added the sleeping bag on the bottom here. It is a summer sleeping bag, and we're gonna be quite high, I think at almost 2,000 feet or 2,000 meters or something like that. So let's see if it's not gonna be a little bit chilly in that. But you know, that's what I really like about doing trips like that. Usually it doesn't go perfectly as planned. It's usually not that comfortable. It's usually not that warm or too warm. But that's okay, from time to time, to have a little bit of discomfort and just enjoy the thing as the process. So looking really forward to it. I'm gonna pack my bag now. What you will notice is that there is no tent here. I will not take a tent with me. I have here a tarp, a 3x3 meter tarp, and I'm going to work with that in this case. So here is the stuff that is going to be used for the sleeping setup. I have some water, a water filter. If we get close to a stream, I can get new water. I have some ropes, knife, and a saw, and some warmer clothes. So as you can see, the backpack is packed, fully packed. The only thing missing is the food that we're gonna cook and take with us. So I'm gonna put this in the car already for tomorrow, and we will see each other again tomorrow morning. Take care.
Good morning, everybody. Today's the day we're going on the hike, on the camping trip. I have my car is loaded. I'm ready. I have sunscreen on and yeah, I'm ready to go. Let's get my friend Max.
So we're here on our first stop. We went for like an hour now, and we almost got like a quarter, I would say, of the total distance we're gonna do. But there's gonna be a steep incline coming up, so we're gonna take a small rest now. It's only like 7-8 kilometers for today, so not too much, but we're gonna have probably a total of 3 to 4 hours because it's gonna go quite uphill from now. But we managed to get a very beautiful day. It is super nice, and I hope you guys can hear me because there are cows all around me, and they're running, they're here free, so I am next to them without a cow fence or anything. And it's a beautiful, beautiful day. It's quite warm. I'm already, my shirt is already wet, but that's okay. And there's almost nobody here. It's super beautiful today. Gonna get some rest, drink some water, and then continue our march forward.
So we came here to a checkpoint and we found this house here, and because we were curious, we checked if you could go inside, and because we saw this sign up here, and this is actually a house that you can go into in case, as an example, if it's super snowy or if the trails are not passable. This is a small place where you can make a fire, cook something, and just stay for the night. Here on the wall we have like signs from people that were already here. The latest, the one that goes furthest back is 1961, so this is quite a old house, as you can see. And yeah, this was quite special to find. We've heard of this stuff, of these houses, but we've never actually been in one, so this is really, really cool. So we're here at a very, very beautiful place where we did a small rest. It's quite warm, and we're a little slow, we realized. We have quite a incline at the moment. It's quite well, draining our energy, but we have to keep pushing to get to our final destination where we're going to sleep for the night. We still have, like, I think one and a half hour to go, maybe 2, and we're already going probably like 3 hours now. And at the moment we came somewhere down there, we started, and we came up here. As you can see, there are beautiful mountains all around us. Like, the scenery is absolutely fantastic today, or in general, but today there are almost no clouds. It's gonna be, I think it's gonna be a very beautiful night. But yeah, we're gonna step up the pace now. So we're at maximum altitude at the moment that we're gonna be at today. As you can see, there are no more trees pretty much growing up here, so this is a limit that you have to reach if you want to sleep outdoors in Switzerland. You have to be above the level of trees growing, and we are above that. And you also have to know where it is still allowed. In some places in Switzerland it's still forbidden, but now we did the last part, which was pretty steep, but now it's all going at a steady level here, and the view is absolutely amazing. But we have about like 1 or 2 kilometers left until we're gonna reach our final spot for tonight, and we're gonna be there at like maybe 3 p.m. 4 p.m. somewhere around that. We arrived at our final destination here at this very nice lake. It is clearly marked where you are allowed to camp and where it's forbidden. But here are 2 big buts. First of all, as you can hear, we are surrounded by cows, and in Switzerland
the cows wear bells, and this will be quite a noisy night if we decide to stay here. The second thing, it is very uneven and very rocky, and it is very hard to find a nice sleeping spot. We managed to find somewhere where it's a little bit flatter, and where we could go, we would not have the possibility to make something to cover us up, so we would be under the free sky basically. If we get some rain, we would be very screwed. So we are currently, first of all, we're completely exhausted from the hike. It was quite warm, we had a lot of baggage, and we had a steep incline, so we're quite smashed. So currently we are deciding if we are really going to stay here. I think the motivation is quite low at the moment, but we'll quickly have a chat and then see what we're gonna do. So, nature had the answer for us, as you can hear, and maybe you can see. It started to rain, it started to thunder, and well, since we don't have anywhere we could like put up shelter against the rain, I think this is the answer that we needed. We kinda carried all the weight during the whole day for nothing, but that's okay. We're gonna go back to the car and see that we don't get completely rained on. Yeah, so let's run. So I just got home from the hike. As you can see, we got surprised by quite the thunder and rain. The weather forecast didn't predict this at all. We were expecting a very cloudless and very beautiful night ahead of us, and the rain was one thing, but we were surprised by lightning strikes. We saw a couple hundred meters next to us, we saw a lightning hit a farm building. Nothing happened, but it was then that we knew we probably shouldn't stay here next to the lake. So we took our stuff and we ran to the car, which was I think 2 or 3 kilometers away, and we ran there as fast as we could. So just to be to have first of all a shelter of the rain, but also be more safe from the lightning strikes, and we drove right off. We did not want to risk anything that wouldn't be worth it. A little bit of rain, no problem, but getting hit by lightning, not so nice. So in the end, of course, maybe if we would have taken our tents with us and not tarps, maybe we would have set those up and then stayed in the tents. But in the end effect, I think we did the right thing by choosing to abandon the camping spot and go back home. into safety. It was nonetheless, it was a very cool trip. I enjoyed the hike. I hope you enjoyed the video as well. Stuff like that is always very exciting, very cool to see new things. You know, the Swiss mountains are one of a kind in my opinion. They are super beautiful. Also cool that we got to see that rescue shelter. Was something that I've never seen before. And overall, even though it didn't go as planned, it rarely does, it was a super fun trip. I really enjoyed it. I hope you enjoyed the video as well. This is going to be the end of the video. Thank you very much for watching. Take good care, stay healthy, and see you in the next video. Bye bye.
And when the rain begins to fall, you are my rainbow in the sky.